There we go, that's much better. Hey, what's up? I'm trying to get everything set here. I need to go get a fresh pail of water real quick though. Alright. Can you see this guy? Oh, you can't. Not really. That's in a competition now. That's kind of funny. Yeah, he's usually in pretty early. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab some fresh water for my paint. welcome back. I forgot I was also stripping. As you can see, my guy is now stripped. Fix my lighting. The Blade Guard veteran is stripped, or Blade Guard, whatever guy. Ancient, I guess that's what it's called. What's up, James? With a good Powerball tooth, which you're not sure on, and when you win. No one would know I'd win because I'd still be painting and stuff. I end up testing out some this new what do you call it, spray paint. It feels pretty good. Although clearly a mist underneath there. You can see very shiny. And its crotch area too. But I mean, in terms of the paint feel, feels pretty good. In terms of like painting on it, looks really good too. And so I ended up buying some of that same spray paint, just because I got 30% off. It's a little bit more expensive than the one that you get at Walmart. Can't remember what it's called, but it seems to be a much better quality though, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and put these guys up. I'm going to spray paint them tomorrow with the new spray paint and see how that turns out. But what I gotta do is I gotta clean this guys up though. Let's see. So I need to grab some. I need to grab my knife, like an edge blade. So I've been using, which I don't know where it went now. Anyway, I've been using something else, but I need to be able to scrape off a lot of that paint off. Doesn't look too bad. I think he's perfectly okay. There's not a lot of paint on him anyway, so, and I think this guy came off pretty clean too. Not a lot of paint on him. Put these two guys up. Inspect the others. Definitely has paint on his eyes. Actually scraping plastic off there. I need to get better scraper than this thing. This thing's too. Wait, actually, hold on. Oh shit. Why is that all of a sudden too heavy? We gotta get other. I think that's gonna be okay. All right. cleaning. What is that? Not exactly exciting, but I definitely need to get my tanks finished as well, so not going to be too much cleaning. Kind of see behind his legs there. It's a difficult spot to try to clean, but it's alright. And it's the sheer fact that it's behind the leg, so it's not going to be too much a problem. I'm going to paint over it anyway. Well, let's say between the neck area though, there's definitely a lot of paint there I need to get rid of. A bit much. You can see it right, a little blue spot right there. Oh, hello, what's up? Paint games, and I don't know. I stripped these guys of paint. I'm trying to kind of clean it up a little bit nicely. Trying to get rid of the like heavy areas that seem to have a lot of paint in it. So that whenever I do paint over it, the details will still be somewhat there. Trying to mostly scrape as much as I can without damaging the plastic too much. I've been stripping paint on certain models. Might be stripping a lot more paint than I thought. Like a lot of paint. Or maybe just one a lot of paint. I guess that'll be good enough. I think he's pretty decently cleaned. Not perfect, but at least it's pretty clean in the areas that really matter the most. Okay. What's up, Unico and Troy? I don't know, man. You mean pewter? Dude, it was so tough to glue those things. I remember having to do a trick that, stuck the pewter together. As a matter of fact, I have this model, which is all pewter. They're one of the original apothecaries. It's all solid except for the backpack. Solid piece of the model and the solid piece of the backpack, and then you just glue it together. Hopefully it stays. Then this guy, 3 pieces. Obviously the arm that's missing, the backpack, and then everything else is a solid piece. All pewter. Same with this guy. Missing the arm, which is the gun, keeps falling off. What's up, Rando? I'm just cleaning up the. I just basically ran this guys through LA Totally Awesome with the jewelry cleaner. I'm trying to kind of scrape as much of the paint away as possible, because man, I don't know if I should run this through again or not. not too bad. It's in areas that are kind of hidden anyway, so I don't really think I need to run them through again. Okay, I think he's fine. He'll be fine. Then this guy is supposed to actually have an arm, like a mechanical arm coming down, but I decided to put him with a sword. Oops, I forgot to clean that out right there. Let me go ahead and do that. Go. Forgot to clean this arm or tidy it up. Super glue. Oh, I'm going so far without pins. Yeah. I mean, I never did the pinning thing, but and plus, man, imagine having to carry around like so many models. Actually, there's one player that wants pewter models again. It's like, dude, man, it made your stuff so heavy. All right, so, and he looks all right. Okay, right as rain. Now I'm gonna spray paint those today. I'm gonna grab that paintbrush, that not paintbrush, the paint that I actually used on. I used to spray paint on this model, and the paint sticks to it really good. So I am definitely gonna use it. Although the one I use on that model actually has is a primer and paint all in one, but I just got the primer version, so hopefully that will work out okay. Work out better, actually. Alright. Oops. Okay, actually it's coming off pretty easy. Gotta finish up here. Oh, that's freaking nasty. Oh crap, I forgot to grab these things for this model. I grabbed it. I was gonna assemble it. We'll go ahead and assemble that thing, because I think I'm mostly done. Got some gunmetal to do on certain, and reds and greens. So here's the first iteration. Well, hey Kit Bash, how's things? Progress has been going decently well, for sure. Although I've been stripping paint. I'm stripping one paint right now off one of the dreadnoughts. So this is the first iteration, by the way, of the blue. It's very, very blue. Like, people were so amazed at how blue it is. I guess this isn't varnished, so this is the same blue, but this isn't varnished yet. But this is way too blue. I think I'm gonna strip the paint and all this. And man, I attach all this crap. Hold on, let me rip off the helmet. There we go. I attach all this crap to it. I want to remove those so bad. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to paint that backside. So this is the one where I'm going with. It's a little bit lighter blue. Actually, you can't really see the base coat underneath here. I don't think I base coated underneath, but it's going to be white as opposed to light blue, which this is light blue. I'm going to be struggling to paint those little tiny things behind us, whatever these things are. Ooh. But I'm going to strip this because I'm not using the Executioner anyway. It's way too expensive. And, but I will have it repainted. Progress is progress, better than no progress at all. And the thing is how to say, what to say. So you can definitely see like a major color difference between this one, which is the color I'm going with, versus this one. And this one actually kind of matches this one because of the this is a, well, was a light blue, but I'm painting this up and I'm like, I don't want to strip this. And this one I put a lot of blue in it because I wanted solid blue colors, and this is essentially solid blue. I might keep it like it. I might keep it like it is because this is Executioner. It's a different it's a different tank, so it could be a darker blue. I guess I may keep it. I may keep it. And plus, I hate the varnish that I put on it. You can kind of see a little bit of bubbling right there. Because it's a varnish that I bought first time around. It's kind of thick, but this one I absolutely love, the Liquitex matte varnish. It flows better. It doesn't bubble whenever you go to like edges and corners and stuff. So I might actually strip this. I think I will strip this because I see some bubbling there, bubble there, and that's just from the varnish. Plus I kind of messed up this gun right here. It's like so close to that little whatever box thing. Try Delta Blue down or learn from when you come. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, this is the first iteration of it. Like, this is one of the first vehicles I had. I'm like, I learned not to freaking attach these things yet. But it's, you know, it is what it is. And stripping this paint is going to be a pain in the butt. But yeah, there's a little bubble. Like, the varnish just kind of bubbles, and it's like really thick, so it needs to be thinned down. And plus, removing this thing is going to turn my LA Totally Awesome blue. Really, really blue. As a matter of fact, I just cleaned it out, and there's a whole bunch of blue gel in the bottom because of the paint. There's so much blue in there. And right now I'm stripping Dark Angels, Redemptor Dreadnought, and what's the dual arm one? The Redemptor and the Brutalis. That's it. Just because they weren't actually my models first, so someone there's a guy in our shop that buys armies like there's no tomorrow, and then sells them right back, and has someone paint them well for like combat for like a tabletop ready paint. And I don't think he ever got an army completely painted because he just keeps switching armies so quickly. It's crazy. Dude's lucky. He has a. Dude's lucky, just say that, because his parents is essentially paying for his hobby, and they say they'll pay for his hobby and his rent and all that, as long as as long as he has a job and throws all the money into like savings and retirement. So the color is good. Yeah, I mean you saw the Executioner. It really turns the paint, this blue, really, really dark blue. I really like the non-dark version of it, I guess, the non-varnished version. But my issue is that I don't want the paint to kind of like run or whatever. So I varnished it, and all my models are varnished. So I might as well just stick with the freaking blue. Although with my Tau, I love it making it dark. The darker purple is really nice. Your army name BBB Blue Bubble Boy. Well, they're not bubbling, so they're not going to be bubble boys. Alright, man, take it easy and enjoy work as much as possible. Alright, just finish this thing up if at all. I do need to do the black here. I'm going to have to take this into the shop because I'm going to play with it, hopefully. I'll have 2 Redemptors, I believe, in my army. Or, sorry, repulsors. For transport and holding objectives and performing actions, even though they're going to be the things that can take out tanks. Alright, I need to get black. And paint those underneath. Then I need to get the red for the lights, which I forgot to do, especially on this tank. There's a little white little dot there that I need to paint red. Let's shake this up a bit. Alright. Crack on some music. Oh yeah, I'm 3D printing like some pretty interesting stuff. I mean, nothing really, let's see, it's got an hour and 16 minutes more to go. It's kind of like little decors and stuff. Alright, where the heck is my, there we go. Alright, let's crack on some music. Alright. And then let's do the mixture here. Some matte medium, just to kind of extend the black a little bit, and to kind of make it flow a little bit easier too. This black isn't, this Liquitex Basic isn't really thick, so it doesn't need to be thinned down too much for my experience, or for my usage anyway. I may do the big one. Hopefully it's not too big. Just mix that up. Try to speed paint this through because it's not, again, nothing needs precision here, and it's underneath the tank anyway, so keep it nice and neat, but speed paint it though. Contrast medium may work on a sheen gloss, but not the bubble. Well, no. Again, it was a different kind of varnish that I used. It's not a Liquitex varnish. So the Liquitex varnish is actually really good. I didn't have that bubbling issue, so that's what I use now. I'll end up buying some more actually. Just put it in order for today, along with the spray paint that someone left at the shop that was giving away because he was moving. So I grabbed the spray paint to try it out because I spray paint white anyway. I prime white, as you can see, and also on the ground there, because I do slab chop type paint. It's just a lot easier for me, and it looks good. So it's not bad. This brush is making it quick, making this job easier. Be careful, I already made a mistake right there. So yeah, it was just the varnish itself. I don't know what was wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong. Maybe I think it's something I did. I tried to thin it down a little bit with some Flow Aid, and I kind of shake it up because you want to mix the varnish stuff inside. But I don't know. Maybe you don't need to shake up varnish. I'm not sure. But I didn't have that issue with the Liquitex. I mean, even if I didn't shake it up, if I just, because I varnish like really quickly, trying to spread it, and whenever you hit like ridges and stuff, it starts to bubble in those areas because it's like disturbing the mixture, I guess. But with Liquitex, it bubbles a little bit, but then when it dries, it doesn't have that bubble effect. When it dries like normal, I guess. Okay, I'm only painting like that side that's being shown on this side, and I'm not gonna paint the other side that way, just because no one's gonna look through this way to see the other side of that. So I'm gonna leave that alone. We're gonna fix up the lights too, because they're the color's spilling over. Hopefully I can fix that without any issues. Yeah, look at this. That's the only thing. That's the only issue with painting base coating white. It's when you need to get areas that are like kind of hard to get to and whatnot, and you want to paint it black so it's not hidden. So it's hidden. It's kind of tough to get to. You have to make sure you paint those areas, otherwise it's going to stand out just because it's white. That's probably good enough. Let's move on to the other side. That's why a lot of people, they spray paint black, because at least from one of the people that really paints really well a long time ago, says you spray paint black, that way if there's an area that's hard to reach, well, it's black, it'll be hidden and you don't have to worry about it. Well, he wasn't wrong, because now with me, with it being white, I have to reach those hard to reach areas that can stick out like a sore thumb. I need some kind of background music for the channel. Kind of already have my own. Okay. Forgot to do the front ones, these two. Get these backs real quick. Be done with the side. Okay, and just a little bit of a patch-up work to get some of those areas that are decently obvious. Jeez. Alright, the one thing I should not do is like paint those things, the areas that connect, just because, again, that same person said, you know, you want, when you glue models together, you want plastic and plastic to be touching for glue. You don't want the glue to attach to paint on paint. It's very weak, but it's an area that doesn't really get touched too often, so I think it should be fine. But then you can always just re-glue it, of course. Okay. Alright. I think I'm done with that. I don't know where to put it. Just do some touch up here, because this back area is seen by multiple angles. And then so in the front, good enough. Okay, I need to find. Well, I actually know where it's at. I need to grab these things and glue them down to this model today, I guess. Even though I hate those things. All right. Let's flip that upside down. Let it dry. Oh, okay. What's next? I think the dreadnought's fully done. Oh, I know what's next, maybe. So, we'll be painting the Top Gunner. At least this guy. Some of the guns black, certain pieces black, I think. That way it's more than just one color. So, what should be black? I guess this, whatever this thing is. So we'll make it black. What else? This thing right here too, it's a different level, so I'll paint it black, make it a little bit different. Definitely need to go another coat of gun metal on this gun. Looks like I was running out of gun metal when I was painting it. And then the ammunition, I believe, will be black as well. The beauty about the black and gunmetal is that their color is kind of similar. So even if you paint over one over another, it kind of looks like it, if they don't pay too much attention to it. At least for me, it does. Get the underside here. Okay. Paint this ring here. There we go. And we can paint that other ring. There we go. Where else can I put black? I think it's mostly for the guns that I'll do black on. Because I think that's what I've done with most of the other weapons. Yep. So just on weapons itself. Okay, what else? Okay. The main gun. This paint definitely dries really quick. I don't know whether it's because it's black or it's because it's the basic version, but if you need some time to work on it, this is definitely not the paint that you want to go with. Nice. Okay. What else can I paint? Maybe the front portion of it? Yes, the front portion of it. Let's look at my Dreadnought as my reference. Okay, I think I'll leave that top part blue, but I do need to paint white over there to make that like a laser light or something. Kind of like the other ones that I forgot to paint the first time around. Nice. I think I'll paint that back in here. Okay. I think we should do the canister too. Okay, I think that might be it. At least with this one. Let's do the same for this guy. Although this guy is separate. So let me paint this thing first and then drop him. Not being too perfect here because I'm going to be going over it with gunmetal, in which I'll be a little bit more precise. Plus gunmetal over black is fine anyway. Or vice versa, really. Okay. The box is black. I will say I dropped the freaking tip of this thing and I can't find it, and that sucks. Right, now the canister, and I think that's it for the black on this piece. What do you usually listen to while painting, or just sounds? Either way, honestly. I put in a dance music mostly. Although I should be like listening to my audiobooks from the 40K and trying to listen to like hold on, let me see, make sure this is done first, and then I'll get some Horus Heresy stuff at the moment, even though I don't pick that in particular. It's just that if it deals with Ultramarines or Guilliman, I try to listen to it. And I'm watching, I'm listening to The Betrayer, I believe that's what it's called. which I think was Gilliman fights Angron and Logar, maybe? And plus, with these songs, sometimes, you know, I think they're remixes, I believe, for the most part. And sometimes they're really good where I go buy them. Listen to them in my car. Okay. It's done. I wish I could play some music on here. At least some of the music that I like to listen to anyway. That way it's not just silence. But of course it'll be low. Of course I just listen to rock metal, music from the 80s. I listen to anything that's like, that's generally like dance, I guess you could say. Remixes, I believe. Just something like high energy music, you could say. So I listen to any music, but again, dance typically, remixes. Like actually one music that I really like that's I guess I don't know if it falls in a rock genre, but I do believe them to be a rock band is Disturbed, Silence. I believe it's called Silence. The Sound of Silence, that's what it's called. The Sound of Silence. But I like the remix version of it, though. It's a little bit faster and quicker. Okay. Have you heard of that music? The Sound of Silence from Disturbed? Trance heavy metal goodies from the 69ers. How many bosses have you? I'm guessing all the Fallout series. Alright. I think they are matching, so I can move on. No, I still have a lot of black left though. What am I gonna do? Oh my god, it's almost an hour already? I do need to go to sleep early because I gotta go pick up the spray paint and stuff before I head to the shop. Holy crap, time is flying. All but one half, unfortunately. In Sweden, there is literally a type of music in which you name dance band. People men sing together. What's smooth better? Yeah, it's in America that's called the boy band, and like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I don't know if you know them, but check them out and let me know if they're similar. Because that's in the '90s though, the boy bands. Troy, I don't understand what you mean by all but half, unfortunately. Hold on, sorry, my bad. Hold on. All but half? What do you mean by half? Like half the games? Half the songs in the games? One, two. So game 1 and 2, you never played 3 or 4? Or like New Vegas and stuff? Let's see. Okay, now gunmetal. I still have a lot of black left. What can I do with that? Really nothing much. Already painted them black, so don't need that. Guess I'll paint this just to see how well it paints. Let's see what I'm gonna paint. I mean, technically, I was gonna paint this Iron Warriors, this model, this Chaos Knight, even though it doesn't look chaosy, but that top part looks like a face. But if I was gonna paint him like black, I might as well spray painted him black in the first place. Which, if that's the case, I should have got black spray paint too. Never played 1 and 2. I got the rest at the moment. 3 in the casino. Oops. Did you get it during that free stuff during Amazon? Amazon that's giving them all away for free. All Fallout games, including 86. It's just going to be too ridiculous to paint. Like, they have to paint this all black after I spray painted it white. Yep. Let's see. Let's see. What I might do, I'm just kind of testing out the paint on this spray can, or this particular brand of spray paint. Oh, it's like a trashy Iron Warriors paint. I guess I could spray paint the entire model black, so I can cover up. So I can cover up all the paint that I've already done to it. It'd be a lot easier. I don't think I have any black spray paint actually. I think I ran out, or maybe. We either ran out or stopped using it. But if I do go Iron Wars with my knights here, I definitely gotta buy a black spray paint, because that is a lot of black to paint, especially if I'm going 13 knights, 13 small ones and maybe 4 big ones, just to have a variety. Because I think one cast knights player that we have plays 13 of those guys, which is kind of crazy. Well, I hate to call it kind of early, but I do have to kind of go, because I got to get up early to grab my spray paint and then go to the shop. And I've been terrible about going to sleep early. I know I keep saying that every night, but it's so freaking true though. And I also got to pack up all this stuff tonight. That way I have it all ready for tomorrow and don't forget it. And that way I can play with them. I do need to grab this thing and glue it on that model. And actually go ahead and glue this top guy on this so that it doesn't come off, and I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna leave it as is anyway, so okay, that is done. Let me go ahead and glue this guy. Need to where's my glue at? Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna be calling it early. Well, not really early, but I guess kind of early. Even though it's been an hour already. But I'm gonna do a few things real quick. And I can't really see that, huh? Make sure I get this right, because that's gonna dry it quick. Holy crap. And I think the glue was sealed, I just used it. That's probably all dried up now. Wrong order. Perfect. Come on, push it down a little bit more. There we go. Alright, that should harden up pretty soon. And it'll be one solid piece. Okay. Alright, anyways, I will, tomorrow, hopefully I'll have a game in and I can, what do you call it? I probably won't be able to have it edited that day, but at least I'll be able to report back with the game and hopefully have it recorded. And what else? And then continue painting, because I got to finish up my vehicles, especially my repulsors. I might redo that one. I'm not sure. It's fully painted in a lot of sense. Anyways, I gotta pause right here, guys. See if I can mark. Well, hold on. Let me say. I typically try to stream around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I always try to stream at least an hour every day, so that you know exactly what I'm streaming. So again, I start about 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream for at least hopefully at least an hour every day. Anyways, gonna pause right here, guys. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, the sign down below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.